It's been 13 days since Queensland teen Pheobe Bishop disappeared without a trace. Now, as the police search intensifies, Phoebe's family is speaking out, breaking their silence for the first time.
Tanika, do you know anything about Phoebe's disappearance?
The last to see missing Queensland teen Pheobe Bishop, her housemates, Tanika Kristen Bromley and James Wood.
Tanika, where's Phoebe?
Tanika?
Her housemates telling police they dropped Phoebe off near Bundaberg Airport around 8:30am 13 days ago on May 15th.
Did you really drive her to the airport?
What happened to Phoebe?
Police say there is no suggestion either are involved with her disappearance. Phoebe had booked flights to visit her boyfriend in WA, except she never made it inside the airport terminal. She never boarded her flight and her luggage hasn't been found.
What kind of girl was Phoebe?
She was a really relatable person to the rest of her family and a lovely young girl, and we're trying our best to try and find her.
Tanika's car, a Hyundai SUV that police believe Phoebe was in on the way to the airport, has been seized. The house where Phoebe was living, derelict and full of rubbish, declared a crime scene.
Why were there dead dogs found on your property?
And today, after combing through thick bushland since Friday, police called off a search in Goodnight Scrub National Park, more than an hour from Bundaberg. Items of interest were found, but police believe evidence was moved before the search began.
We are still treating this as a suspicious missing person. We are speaking to a number of persons and they are providing us information.
Phoebe's last activity on TikTok, May 13th, 2 days before she vanished. The 17-year-old often posted about relationships, mental health and family.
Phoebe, we need you to come home. We need Honey Nanny to come home. Please come home, Honey Nanny.
On April 26th, Phoebe texted her auntie Caz Johnson. Messages now revealed for the first time.
Up shit creek, but shit happens. I'm flying the out of here to see my boyfriend. If it goes to plan, I'm not coming back. I can't do shit anymore. I need to get out of this hellhole. I need to go, but chat soon.
Phoebe's aunt, Caz Johnson, is joining us now. We've hidden her identity upon request. Caz, Phoebe sent you those texts we just saw 4 weeks ago. How did it make you feel when you read them?
To start with, I'm like, why all of a sudden something must have happened? Why are you getting in contact now? And it was just, when I'm looking back, like she was reaching out, and because it's been so long that I've spoken to her, and she doesn't say why she actually wanted to talk. It was just strange.
So totally out of the blue, it sounds like. Were you concerned about it or just more puzzled?
More puzzled at the start. And then when the conversations got more into it, it was like something's really happening, because Kylie would never stop talking to her kids or kick her kids out. And then all of a sudden, she had to get out.
Right.
She had no one to talk to, turn to. And then he got puzzled and quite worried.
So Kylie, of course, is your sister, her mum, or Phoebe's mum.
My sister.
Phoebe seemed determined in the text, at least, to get to WA. Did you believe that she was going to do that?
Yeah. When Phoebe got something in her head, she will do it. She's so determined. What I understand, that she wasn't going to come back from WA. She needed to get there. She needed to get away from everyone down here and just start fresh.
What sort of person is Phoebe? Can you tell us a bit about her?
Phoebe is loudmouth. She has to have things her way. She's really opinionated, and she doesn't beat around the bush. She says it how it is.
We understand that you and Kylie, Phoebe's mum, your sister, are currently estranged. What more can you tell us about Phoebe's life and upbringing?
Phoebe, she was always moving from Queensland to New South Wales and backwards and forwards. She was always changing schools. She had so many different stepdads in and out of her life. She never had no one that she could really speak to. And they grew up in filth. No disrespect for anyone, because I grew up in housing commission, but they lived like a typical housing commission family.
Do you think police are going to find Phoebe?
Honestly, I don't know, but I'm certain she won't be found alive. And it is sad to say, but I'm just being honest.
Why are you so certain, Caz?
Just because they wouldn't say a homicide if it wasn't to do with foul play or debt or something else.
How are you coping with all this?
It's stressful because I've had PTSD, and knowing that Phoebe has been another person in our family that's been let down by the family, that's been let down by the system, and she's just another child that's fallen through the cracks. Kids need to have voices. It makes my blood boil.
Here's hoping that what you suspect has happened hasn't, and this has an ending that's more positive than any of us can perhaps imagine at this point. Thanks very much for your time. We know it's a really sensitive time for you to be going through.
Thank you.